ISIS claims responsibility for several deadly bomb attacks in Syria this morning. A human rights monitoring group says more than 120 people were killed. The blasts apparently targeted supporters of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The explosions along the country's Mediterranean coast included a suicide bombing at a hospital. Elizabeth Palmer is tracking developments from London. Elizabeth, good morning.
Good morning. The bombs all went off between 9 and 10 local time, so that was just when the city was gearing up for the day. And of course, mayhem is exactly what the bombers intended. Casualties, charred wreckage, and above all, terror. A reminder that ISIS is able to strike anyone, anywhere with suicide bombers who can sneak themselves and their bombs even into the most heavily protected areas. The cities they struck this morning, Tartus and Jabla, are in the heartland of the Syrian regime. It's where President Bashar al-Assad comes from. The very center of his support is there. And until now, an area that's been safe enough that on our last visit, we found Syrians on the beach, convinced that they were secure enough to forget, at least for a while, that their country is at war. Well, not anymore. These ISIS bombings also send a very provocative message to President Putin. The Russians have 2 military bases in this area of Latakia, which they've been using to support the Syrian army in its battle against the various rebel groups. Gail?
Thank you, Elizabeth.